Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us. 7-minute charts. This is the market beast, Napoleon Macro. Sifting through the markets once again, we found an opportunity. We have a time frame. We have a structured entry as well as a price target. All in this video, hopefully a short one. So let's get right into it, guys. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Thanks for sticking around, I'm subscribers. Let's go ahead and dive right into the charts here. So today is August the 3rd, 2024, and the previous close of TDOC, $7.95, slightly negative 7.4% for the day. Okay. All right, you lovely ladies and gentlemen, here we are once again. Really simple chart, nothing complicated. We're looking for a price target of about 11.85. Okay, now we're going to give this approximately 6 months. Our strategic entry, total transparency, we're not in the market just yet, but hopefully next week's open will start our first entry that we're going to split over the next 5 months in this market, as long as it's continuing to go lower, right? As well as sideways consolidating is what we're going to look for, because I do think that there may be more momentum to the downside. Fortunately, well, unfortunately for those who actually invested in the stock, looks like it got as high as about $300 back in September, looks like. Yeah, so no, hang on, guys. So yeah, somewhere around September 2021, it went as high as $300. So here we are at about $7 or $8, and we are looking for an opportunity, as it appears that if you did not hedge your position or go short the market, you are down on your investment, and that's when we start to get interested. So again, spread out over 5 months. Let's use it for simplicity sake, $100. You'd install $20 every month over the next 5 months, as long as the market is continuing lower, or if it hasn't gone to zero. Guys, please keep in mind, you listen to someone. I have not done any research on this stock, nor am I interested in doing any research. Yeah, so please don't use this method of investing, because it's not for everyone. All right, and I don't recommend it. I'm just, I have a unique way of looking at charts and candles, and this is my way of doing it. And speaking of which, these are the weekly candles, and I just pulled up the volume, if you notice, at the lower portion of the screen. So the reason that I think that there may be more momentum to the downside is because when I was pulling up the volume on this, again, weekly candles, I noticed that the last volume candle wasn't as high as I normally see it in a capitulation. Normally in a capitulation candle, which is what I look for if ever I'm looking for a bottom, right, or some sort of reasoning for a reversal in the short to midterm, is a very large candle that represents a lot of volume and capitulation. All right, and unfortunately this candle does not represent as high of a volume candle that I'd like to see in order for me to comfortably assume, right, or predict that the bottom could be in. So for that reason, we may have more momentum to the downside. Again, let's take a look at the weekly candles. Erase the volume there. So I just wanted to quickly show you that not enough volume for me, guys, as far as understanding a floor soon. All right, so that's what I'm seeing on that. So more momentum incoming potentially. Take a look at the daily candles. All right, so yeah, like even I looked at the weekly, I looked at the daily, and it's just not giving me any real reason to say that it will not move lower. So if it moves higher, great. I mean, I can say that I'm wrong about that. That's fine. We're eventually looking for a turnaround here, right? Some sort of bounce to the upside, but I'm hoping that it moves a little bit lower or sideways so that we can actually enter this market. All right, so that's the daily candle. Not seeing anything there. Nothing really to go by on the volume. Now, there's been 2 consecutive negative earnings. I like that. If ever I'm looking to enter the market for a bounce, yeah, I like to see negative earnings. No particular reason why, but just something that I keep mental note of, right? If ever I'm looking for an opportunity to enter and exit. All right, so from the previous close up to 11.85, it's about 48 or 50% to the upside, which is likely where I got the thumbnail if it says something of that, number. So that's pretty much it, guys. To summarize everything, please do not take this as financial advice. This is just entertainment. We're looking for a bounce soon, I don't think the bottom is in. More momentum to the downside over the next 6 months. Please don't quote me on the time. Not good with that. If we have to give it more time, that's fine. But over the course of 6 months, we're looking for a turnaround. The previous bottom, we'll close things out here. So let's see if I can find that quickly. So worst case scenario, even if it doesn't reach 1185, which I don't see why it wouldn't, right? The previous floor is at about 962. Let's put that in. 962. So of course on this channel I like to keep it like super simple. So the previous level of support can be identified at around 962. So even if it doesn't reach as high as 1185, I do think before, you know, I'm not saying it is going to happen, guys. You know, I'm always have an unbiased approach, even though we're looking to get bullish, all right? Even if this market goes to zero, I think at the very least there will be a bounce to the previous level of support, which can be identified at about 962. At the worst case scenario, there'll be a bounce at the previous level of support, and then of course move lower and go wherever it's going to go. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure. All right. So that's what I'm seeing. That's my extremely practical look at TDOC, TELADOC. Excuse me. What is this, like virtual doctors or something like that? Let me know that information down in the comment section. All right. So that, again, that summarizes everything. We're looking for a bounce, and just this is the moment to hurry up and wait. Strategically figure out your strategy. I just give you guys my strategy over the next 5 months, assuming more momentum to the downside or some sort of sideways consolidation. And that's going to wrap up everything for this video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully we're clear. And yeah, so if you don't mind doing me a huge favor before you go, guys, by simply leaving an appropriate thumb, I'd appreciate it on the video if you enjoyed the content. And let me know how this aged. If you're watching this like 2 months or 3 months from now, did it age well? Did it go to zero? Let me know that information. And also, if you're new here, we explore the alternative markets, Bitcoin and altcoins, so you can kind of join us here on this interesting journey. And we'll send that out to you momentarily. Welcome in. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Remember to always have a strategy before you enter the market. Keep that positive energy flowing. We'll talk soon, and bye for now, guys and gals.